what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 19 of AAO Presents Behind the Lens, where I interview a new guest each week about their past, present, and future endeavors in their respective sports. This week is no different, as we have another great guest. He is the #1 professional flyweight mixed martial artist out of Michigan, holding a record of 7 wins and 0 losses with 5 first-round finishes. He will be defending his WXC Flyweight Championship against Asher Frederick May 17th at Dort Financial Center. Let me welcome to you, Jake Showtime Scott. What's up, Jake? How are you?
Good. How about you, brother?
Great, man. Well, as I mentioned in the introduction, you'll be fighting in a little over 2 weeks at WXC 97 against another great flyweight in Asher Frederick. Talk to me about camp. How have things been going leading up to this fight?
Yeah, man, everything's been super smooth. I mean, I don't really even really call them camps anymore because I'm always in the gym training, so I'm always ready to rock and roll and fight. But, you know, the weeks leading into this fight, yeah, I feel great. Everything's spot on. Weight's good. Weight's coming off, and I've got the best training partners to get me through this fight camp and helping me prepare for his type of style. So yeah.
Yeah, man, that's great to hear. I'm glad everything's going well. I know the fans and myself are excited for this one as you look to capture your 8th straight professional victory. So being undefeated in this sport is impressive to say the least. How do you manage the pressure of maintaining that perfect record? Does it kind of fuel to your performance, or does it add extra weight before each fight?
I mean, it definitely adds weight, but I know I'm here for a reason, and I'm undefeated for a reason. So I mean, you know, yeah, like I said, it does add pressure, but I thrive under all that pressure, bro. Like when I have all those lights on me in the cage, I'm a whole different person. So I enjoy being undefeated, and it's going to continue to be like that.
Absolutely, man. Well, your opponent here on May 17th, Asher Frederick, holds a record of 5-1 with 2 finishes, just a little shorter than you at 5'5". How does he compare really to your past opponents, and how do you see this fight going? Do you kind of expect more of a brawl or more of a tactical wrestling match?
I mean, he compares well to my other opponents. Like he's got skill. I mean, he's a good wrestler. He's southpaw like me. Um, I've faced plenty of southpaws in my career, and I've got like Mondo Gutierrez, who I'm working with, who's fighting in the PFL right now, who's one of my best sparring partners, southpaw sparring partners, and he's getting me prepared for this fight. You already know his wrestling's on a whole different level. So me training with him is, skyrocketing my wrestling, and
Yes, sir.
everybody sleeps on my wrestling, man. Like I've got good wrestling and good jits. If I want it to go to the ground, I'll make it go to the ground, and I've got good takedown defense too. So I mean, I feel like personally, like I'm just gonna outskill him. No disrespect to Asher, but I feel like I'm levels above him, and I'm gonna show that May 17th. However I want to, whenever I want to.
Hey, man, that's what we like to hear as fans. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Don't miss the action, May 17th at Dort Financial Center as Jake Scott takes on Asher Frederick for the WXC Flyweight title in the main event of WXC 97. Moving forward, we talked about the undefeated record. As many know, you train out of the great Murcielago MMA under Joaquin Murcielago, where many great fighters have made their way to the big show. Currently with Chaos Williams in the UFC, you guys got Mondo Gutierrez, like you mentioned, in the PFL World Tournament. Now, their stories may be written a little farther than yours, but I feel like you're really only like a chapter or 2 behind them. So in your career, if your career was indeed a book written by you, what would the ending of the 2025 chapter look like for you?
Man, the ending would be getting on the Contender Series and winning by a crazy knockout and getting a contract with the UFC. Man, that's the goal, man. I've been trying to get on the Contender Series for the past year, and I didn't get my shot last year, but I'm pretty sure with a crazy win on May 17th, I'm pretty sure I'll get my shot, and I think I deserve it. I'll be 8-0, and yeah, that would be a great ending to 2025 for sure.
Yeah, that would be amazing for sure, man. I know it can be kind of tough to get on there. You just kind of got to get a good record against good opponents, get noticed, and I mean, it helps being with a team that kind of already has been there. So that for sure.
Right.
Um, Just keep doing what you're doing, man. I have no doubt that you're going to get there. So before I let you go, I did have one last question to kind of let the fans know a little bit more about you. So when you're not training or fighting, what do you enjoy doing in your personal time to unwind and stay grounded outside the cage?
Man, dude, like I mean, I like to go hunting, fishing, just, being outside, spending time with my family. But I mean, dude, fighting, you're either all in or you're all out, dude. Like I am
Yeah.
always training, either coaching on the weekends or I'm, training, right? I'm training 7 days a week. So it's kind of hard to go out and do other things, especially when you have the Contender Series that can call you anytime, or short notice fights with the UFC, or short notice fights for any other promotion. But ideally, I'm looking for the UFC. But you always have to stay ready, especially when you're at 7-0, about to be 8-0. So it's time to lock in. I've kind of put all my other hobbies to the side these past couple of years, like when I went pro. So I mean, it's just been a lot of grinding and kind of sitting back on the hobbies a little bit and just training. But I love what I do, so I can't complain.
Right, man. Yeah, typical fun outdoor Michigan hobbies for sure. Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, like I was speaking with Mondo on the last episode. You guys in the position you're in, you always got to be ready for that opportunity that can really kind of skyrocket you to the next level. So fight
Always.
camp all the time for sure.
No, 100%. Always in camp, never leaving.
Hey man, whatever you're doing, you gotta keep doing it because you keep on winning. Um,
Thanks, man.
so now before I let you go, can you let the fans know where they can find you on social media and anything they might need to know about the fight?
Yeah, man. So I'm mostly on Instagram. It's gonna be Showtime Scott One, and um, yeah, man. Just if you wanna go get tickets, go to wxc.com and just put the promo Scott in, and you don't want to miss this fight card, man. It's gonna be fireworks.
You heard it, guys. Get your tickets. WXC 97 at the Dort Financial Center, May 17th. Witness Jake Showtime Scott in what could be one of his final fights here on the local scene as he continues to succeed in the cage. I appreciate you joining me, Jake. Have a great day, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. You too.
All right, and that is all I have for you guys today on Behind the Lens. Be sure to follow AAO Media on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube for new content dropping each week. And until next time, peace.